What's your last name?
McCullough.
Are you Scots-Irish?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, getting blistered. But honestly, I don't need it. I think I just do it out of habit now. Because I haven't had blisters since the beginning. I think it was like the first week, and then I haven't had any more. So it's been good.
I've been good on blisters, but my heels are starting to dry out. I'm gonna have to get some lotion or something.
Hey. No! That's like, just eat them all right now.
They're fine. They're fine.
What did you just say?
I said
Yeah, I think my left one's
one
more.
armpit always smells worse than the other. It's this one, in case you're wondering. Besides their blogging, like they have good, like actual articles about backpacking.
I haven't actually read that many of their blogs. Hey, people blogging.
I hadn't either. Oh yeah.
To pour this into my pot, cook it. 'Cause I felt like I've done CPR a bunch of times, but like you do it and then you don't touch it for a while.
Yeah.
What is it about the Pringles that you like so much?
Oh, they don't bust in the can, and they taste so good. They're like air crisps.
Don't stop.
Yeah, they're just
They really,
so,
you can crush a
the
can.
flavor's perfect. Like
They
it's
got the
everything.
perfect amount for
they're so
one
light,
serving. I don't know why it says 6.
They're very
I don't know why you mentioned that as a
Never mind, forget
tradable.
about that.
You said I have tradable options.
This one's like 1,000, and then the next two are each 1,000. It's okay with you, so.
It's like low crawling. He's like, maybe if I walk slowly, they won't see me.
Starting to see some real changes in the landscape as we walk along here on the Appalachian Trail. This, for example, looks and feels a bit like a rainforest. Holly's always making use of the grippers.
They come in handy for many things, not just walking.
These are the grippers. There's 2.
1, 2.
And they get us where we need to go.
That's right. No.
How does the water taste out here, Birdie?
Oh, the water out here? Good. Like it's supposed
Mountain
to.
spring fresh.
But better at higher altitudes.
Yes, that is true.
Why is that, Birdie?
Closer to God.
That's such a great answer.
The higher the hills, the closer to heaven.
I thought it was the bigger the hair.
The bigger the hair, the closer the
hair, the closer to heaven.
Good answer. Hey Bennett, where are we going?
Southern Cookie Lady.
The Southern Cookie Lady.
Southern Cookie Lady.
And you're the Southern Cooking Lady.
Yes, I am.
How long have you been doing this?
This is my 3rd year.
Really?
Wow, it's great.
Wow. You have a beautiful home too. This is lovely.
Thank you.
Yes. This is the first cookie is free. Enjoy. Additional cookies are $2 each. Thank you.
First cookie's free.
Please
look at
put money.
them.
Oh my God. I'm so excited.
And there's always stuff that needs built and fixed. And
Yeah.
I got crumbs all over my face. That's a good indication. It's really good.
Look how tall those are.
Oh, I love it. Glass mushrooms.
So it's just like, okay, where are we getting our, scraps today? And then going up to the
Big silly. The Cookie Lady is like she's out of a fairy tale as well.
She is. I love it. She's amazing. They have a tree house, a little fairy garden, a workshop. I'm just gonna have her adopt me.
Yeah.
Let me live in her fairyland.
It's okay, we were gonna ask her to adopt you.
You should put yours back up there so we know that mine aren't the only.
This is where Amelia hangs all her dirty washing. We're just pleased that it does seem like she's now at least washing the clothes. No comment, which means what I said is true.
Does anybody need crazy glue? I got crazy glue.
Do you enjoy hanging the bear bag every evening?
It's not my favorite chore, but I do have a lot of people who offer to throw it for me, which probably says a lot about my skill level. So
But your mother once told you, what did she tell you?
she said that God gave men strong arms and women strong legs, and so I wish I could kick it up the tree, but I can't do that either.
You said to me this morning that you feel better with every day that you spend out here.
Oh yeah.
What do you think the reason is for that?
I've always loved being outside. I mean, probably not the stress of the everyday world too. What I have to worry about is so much less. Like, it's simple.
How do you normally spend your free time in the tent?
I'm either reading a book, plucking my eyebrows like I am now, or just laying there staring at the top of my tent.
And you said to me that you much prefer being in your tent than being in a real bed.
Yeah,
Why is that?
it's just my safe space. I've grown to be very comfortable in here.
Do you think you'd now maybe sleep better in a tent than in an actual bed?
Oh yeah, I know that for a fact.
What reason or what reasons have you for hiking the Appalachian Trail?
I feel like I've just kind of like got caught up in the things in life, like getting a job and trying to be successful, and I always told myself when I graduated college that I was going to hike the Appalachian Trail, and then I never did. And then fast forward and it's been 10 years and there's still things that I haven't done, and these dreams that I want to have or these dreams that I want to fulfill. And so I've started to finally take steps to build a life that I'm happy with, and this was literally taking steps towards that.
Aside from the physical side of what goes on trail, is there something about yourself that you've learned?
Something that I think about a lot, and it's a quote that I heard, is that it's a privilege to get to choose your suffering. And when I'm out here a lot, I think about that on a daily basis, and how I'm very lucky that even though this is hard and there's definitely struggles, that I'm lucky to be given this opportunity, and it's a privilege to get to come out here and try to do this. And it reminds me that I'm still here and I'm still doing this, like even if it's hard, and I'm proving to myself that I am strong.
Have there been any days or times over the last 5 weeks when you thought about quitting or not wanting to be here?
There have been times where I have thought to myself that this is hard. Like when my hands are freezing and I'm walking in the rain, or when my feet hurt really bad or something's bothering me, that I know that there's always a light ahead. And I kind of keep that, you know, you can make your own light and get through those times of struggle, and the reward at the end is really beautiful.
Over my shoulder you can see the mountains, the blue smoke, blue haze over the mountains. That's how the Smoky Mountains got their name. But also the Indian tribes who lived here, they referred to these mountains, I believe, as Shanagi, which translates to something like the land of the blue smoke, and they believed that within this blue smoke were both good and evil spirits. This is also home to the Scot-Irish, who arrived in America from my country, Ireland. The Scot-Irish lived in County Antrim, County Down in the north of Ireland, and in the 17th century, because of drought, they decided to emigrate. They boarded ships, they crossed the pond, as we call it, and they arrived here in North America. Many of them settled in Philadelphia, many more arrived at the ports in Delaware, and the Scot-Irish were not received here kindly by the British, Dutch and German settlers who were already here. They saw the Scot-Irish as a rowdy bunch, almost like peasants, and that was one of the reasons the Scot-Irish decided to move again, and they headed up here into the mountains, which would have been the eastern frontier of North America at the time. And the Scot-Irish are still here in the mountains all the way through Appalachia. This is why when you listen to the music in this part of the world, you can hear the fiddle and other pieces which sound very much like the music we have back home. One last thing about the Scots-Irish is that they were some of the first men to sign up for George Washington's call to arms, and in fact George Washington was once quoted as saying if he were to ever stand and fight himself, he would most like to do so alongside the mountain men. A nod of the head or a tip of the hat to the men and women of Appalachia. I hear you're thinking over your trail name.
I am.
Have you decided yet
I am 99% sure
that you're going to accept it?
it will be Pringles.
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 I wonder why that is.
I don't know.